Here's everything you need to know for the 2024-25 NBA season. Henry Russell, Yahoo Sports Illustration. Since Jimmy Butler's arrival, the Heat have made 5 straight playoff appearances and 2 trips to the NBA Finals. The combination of Butler's two-way brilliance, Bam Adebayo's evolution into one of the NBA's most complete players, and coach Erik Spoelstra's gift for transforming any roster into a top 10 defense establishes a high floor. And when Butler's play takes a turn toward the transcendent, the ceiling ain't half bad, either. Reaching it isn't easy, though. Last season, the Heat finished bottom 10 in offensive rating, effective field goal percentage, how frequently they attempted shots at the rim, team shooting percentage on at-rim tries, points in the paint, offensive efficiency in clutch situations, and scoring efficiency in transition, among other categories. We need to improve, Spoelstra told reporters. We need to innovate. And while Spo and the gang certainly won't shrink from that challenge, league average at best, attack likely won't be enough to outpace the East's best teams. Spo is always talking about being a top 5 defense and a top 5 offense, Butler told reporters. That's the formula for success. The recipe starts with better health, most notably for Butler, who, playoff Paul Bunyan act aside, has yet to play 65 games in a season in Miami, has missed an average of 20 games per year and just turned 35. In a related story, he entered camp without a contract extension. In another related story, he didn't bring his bits to media day. Injuries limited Butler, Adebayo and Tyler Herro to just 527 minutes together last season and to just 118 minutes with trade deadline acquisition Terry Rozier, who quietly averaged the 4th of April 18 and shot 42% from deep after the All-Star break. In theory, more lineups featuring multiple shot creators and on-ball, spot-up threats should have more pathways to generating good looks, particularly if Herro's really working more off the ball and if Spoelstra really shifts the offense a bit from ISO-heavy play toward more fluid, faster-moving sets. I am definitely intentional about seeing what Terry, Tyler, Jimmy, and Bam looks like, Spoelstra told reporters. He'll also need to be intentional about how he fills the frontcourt vacancy left by Martin. Will he look to Haywood Highsmith, re-signed on a 2-year, $11 million deal? The 6'5", 27-year-old with the 7-foot wingspan could prove a bargain, if last year's shooting, 42% on corner 3s, albeit on just 84 attempts, can carry over in a larger role. There's also third-year forward Nikola Jovic, who might offer the most utility as a shooter, complementary playmaker and offensive connector. After cracking the rotation in late December, the 20-year-old Serbian averaged 8 points, 4 rebounds and just under 2 assists in 20.2 minutes per game, shooting 39.7% from three-point range on nearly 4 attempts a night. Miami outscored opponents by 9.1 points per 100 when Jovic shared the floor with Butler and Adebayo. That margin came in just 407 minutes, but it merits more exploration. Whether it's Highsmith, Jovic, Jamie Jaquez Jr. or someone else who lines up next to Adebayo, it could be the Heat center who helps the offense take the biggest step forward, especially if he keeps taking a step back.